If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again and welcome to episode number 17 of My Player here on FIFA 15. We've been dropped for this game away at Portsmouth, which is quite a surprise. I wasn't ready for that as we were advancing towards the transfer window. That's twice now in the space of 4 games that we've been dropped. Quite disappointing as our place at Cambridge United under threat. It's come at a rather inopportune moment if the manager wants to keep me, because as you'll be able to see in just a second, the transfer window is now only 24 hours away. We're coming up against this game with Cheltenham at the weekend on Saturday. We have an email there. I'm not sure what it is. I don't think it's transfer related. In fact, it's not. It's a training injury to Liam Hughes, which sees him out for 1 day with a head cut. Not the most of interesting injuries, but still, as you can see now, we'll play Cheltenham then in this opening game of the episode, and then, hopefully, if we get selected, we'll play Oxford, who, of course, are our league title rivals. We both sit on 47 points after 25 games, and with only 1 goal in it, goal difference wise. It's extremely tight at the top of the table, but who knows what's going to happen in this transfer window. My preference is to stay at Cambridge for the rest of the season and complete the job that we've started here and then move on in the summer. That is my number one priority, considering the state of affairs right now at Cambridge. We're also in the area final or area semi-final of the Johnson's Paint Trophy, as well as being top of the league in League 2. So things are going really well for us in this opening season here at Cambridge. We are doing very well when it comes to scoring goals as well, just that we're not in the best of form right now, and the manager doesn't seem fit to play us in every game, but we're clearly still getting a lot of first team football, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. Interesting developments perhaps over the next couple of episodes, considering what's happened in the previous 2 as well. If you enjoyed today's video, then feel free to hit that like button. If we could hit close to 300 again, that'd be absolutely epic. And of course, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't done so already. We're closing in on 28,000 subs now, so 30k maybe just round the corner. Maybe hit 30k by the end of November, who knows. But we're going great guns right now. But that's all for an intro. Let's get into the actual football, shall we? Let's beat Cheltenham and extend our lead at the top of the table if possible. It's Hughes down the right hand side. I don't know whether to come short or go long. I'll call for it here on the edge. I'm going to rise. We've won the header. Oh, and it's looped into the top of the net. Manager, what are you doing, Richard Money? Clearly I deserve to start ahead of Kwesi Appiah. 7 minutes into the game, we've given the manager real something to think about. That is a great header. It's just looped up over the top of the goalkeeper into the top right hand corner. Not sure whether it took a deflection off the defender, did it? Unfortunately rather, Liam Hughes kind of drifted across the shot there. No, it's just an exquisite header. That is perfectly weighted up over the top of the goalkeeper. It's 1-0 Cambridge United. Pushing down the left-hand side, comes inside. I'll call for the pass. It is going to reach me. Just need to show some strength there. I can't quite do it. Taken out, but Tom Champion's recovered the ball. Liam Hughes should get on the end of this as well. Back to Lanzoni. We're going to see a cross come in. It's Liam Hughes. I'll call for the cross. It's come on the floor. First touch to get around the man, and the shot is blocked, but it's only gone as far as Simpson. Sets up Donaldson. Sets up Simpson. Where are we going here? Robbie Simpson with a shot. Good save by Carson. He's held it at the second attempt as well. Chances for a second goal, but not quite able to take it just yet. Carson's done well there to keep the score down at 1-0. Sterling James into Black. Only a couple of minutes added on here at the end of the first half. We've got it back. I'll call for it. If I can flick this on, well, he says, then we might be able to build something, but it's not the best of passes. We have been able to scramble that back. Tom Champion will find me. Just about able to take it in my stride. Ball is maximally stride for stride though here. I'm trying to get the cross in. We have done. There's a man underneath it who's flicked it on, but there's nobody there gambling on it at the back post, and there goes the half-time whistle. Well, we've proved our point in the opening 5 minutes to say to the manager, you need to be starting me every single game. We've scored the goal that at the moment is the difference between the 2 sides, and we've looked the more likely in scoring again as well. Here's Gornell, played in on the edge of the box. Nice turn. Bit of space for Taylor. Might try a shot from distance. Hasn't. You can see how many red and white shirts are forward here. Cheltenham clearly wanting to press the issue and get themselves back in it if they can. Hall has got Sterling James in support. That's a decent cross, in fact. Harrison's underneath it, and that was extremely close to an equaliser on the hour mark. Cheltenham almost back in the game. That's a great header down to the ground. Textbook stuff. Just couldn't quite get it on target. Powell to Harrison around the outside. Came close with that header earlier on. Just found a worked ball back into Powell. Great feet to get away from the defender, and a good save by the goalkeeper. Keeps our lead intact. That was a decent chance for them. I'll call for a through ball from Hughes, and if he plays it quicker, then I might be able to turn inside the man. I'm going to have to go alone here. I've not really got too much support, and I've run out of space. Too busy concerning myself with the man in front of me. Didn't really pay attention to the two defenders that were coming at me from behind as well. Straight to the defender that stood next to me. We've gone to park the bus. So it looks like the manager wants to keep hold of this lead, although actually this might be a decent opportunity if we can play in Tom Champion, which we have done. Try and run around the outside of him. He's going to lose Luke Chadwick instead, who finishes the game off. Fantastic finish from Luke Chadwick. That was particularly impressive. I was trying to find a run to receive the ball from Tom Champion myself. Didn't really know which way he was going to go there. Eventually plays through Chadwick. A wonderful first time hit from outside the area. Cambridge United 2, Cheltenham 0, and all 3 points are heading our way. The final whistle's gone. It's Cambridge 2, Cheltenham 0, the final result. Ourselves proving a point to the manager that we are not the sort of player to drop, because we most definitely have goals in us if you put us in the starting lineup. We opened the scoring in the 7th minute, and Luke Chadwick rounded it out just a couple of minutes from time. Pleased to get that 2-0 win. How did Oxford do? On the right hand side, Oxford won 1-0 against Northampton, so our goal difference compared to them improves by 1, even though we will still be on the same amount of points, as you can see, both on 50 after 26 games. So this is a massive game, first versus second. We've proved our point in the first game. Hopefully we'll be starting in this next one. We matched all of the upcoming targets for the previous 4 games. We'll see if we've been selected for this game against Oxford. No transfer news as of yet, as we head into the January transfer window. Of course, we may not have any offers for us whatsoever anyway, so that would really make things a lot easier, wouldn't it? But we'll play Oxford away from home now, then selected again for the 2nd game in a row, thankfully. We'll hopefully try and come away with at least a point, because I don't want to lose ground on Oxford, but fingers crossed we can actually get a win. Chadwick's played me in straight away here. I'm not really too sure where to go or what to do. Try and play in the man here. Who's that? Sam Whittle finds Robbie Simpson. We've actually got 3 strikers on the pitch here today. Oh, we could be 1-0 up already. How have you missed that? Luke Chadwick puts the ball over the top of the bar from 3 yards in the 2nd minute. Oh, he's just mistimed his jump. You can see how disappointed he is. As I was saying, we actually have 3 strikers on the pitch in this particular game, despite only technically playing 1 up top. We've got myself in the actual striker role, Robbie Simpson, who is by trade a striker, playing in the CDM role. He can play there though, which is understandably why he's being played in that position by the manager. And then out wide on the left, because of course Harrison Dunk is injured, and you presume now Mitch Austin is a little bit tired, and Bobby Joe Taylor is also injured. Kwesi Appiah, the other striker, or one of the other many strikers that the club have, is playing on the left-hand side of midfield. So a lot of goal threat on the pitch for us in this one, although not as much discipline in the midfield as you might think if you had players specifically trained to play those specific roles. So we might find ourselves a bit better going forward, but a bit less effective defensively. We'll have to wait and see. Time will tell, but that's a chance each now for the 2 sides, and we're only 7 minutes in. Sam Whittle has got a lot of space on this left hand side for Greg Taylor. Might be able to get across, and in fact found Sam Whittle will take the first touch. 2nd touch, oh, the left foot shot just isn't good enough. We struggled last year in the My Player with not advancing our ability with the left foot, and only had a 1-star weak foot for the majority of the season, and that, or the majority of the series rather than the majority of the season, and that was rather reminiscent of a lot of our left-footed shots on FIFA 14. Hopefully we'll be able to improve our left foot throughout our career, but currently not quite good enough. Oh, nice bit of skill there to get past the man. I'm actually going to try another left-footed shot here, and it's the same outcome. Can you believe it? Trying to angle those into the bottom right-hand corner. I'm just pulling them terribly. We really need to improve our left foot. Potter inside to Danny Hilton. He's probably their best goal scorer. Into Rose. Through to Collins. Collins with a shot. Somehow that squirmed underneath the goalkeeper into the back of the net, but I think it's offside. It is. No goal has been given. Collins offside. He's furious, but I'm not sure whether that was offside or not. I would like to see a replay of that. Disappointed with the save from Chris Dunn. That's so close. He's perhaps a matter of inches offside. It could be Oxford 1, Cambridge 0, but we stay goalless thanks to the linesman's call. Potter, he's done really well to skip away from the challenge of the left back Greg Taylor there, trying to find some space, but we're hounding him well. Has got a cross in. Get it away please, Danny Simpson. We have done. Kwesi Appiah is going to bring it clear. Luke Chadwick on the ball, back to Appiah, trying to put together a passing move, but Hunt has won it back. This game is real end to end at the minute. Brown into Rose, might have a shot, has done, deflected. Good save by Chris Dunn. Only 20 minutes into this game already, and we've probably had more highlights than the entire Cheltenham game already. Rose to Tom Newey. Nice little back heel through Liam Hughes' legs. That was a little bit cheeky. Here's Collins. Oxford seem very, very good at building decent moves. There's no wonder they're near the top of the table. As you can see, passing the ball about with absolute confidence in one another. Brown finds Potter again. He's going to get the cross in. He is. It's blocked by Robbie Simpson, but it's only gone as far as Rose. This has been such an entertaining game in these opening 40 minutes or so. One of the best games of the season so far. Fantastic defending again from the back line to stop that Danny Rose shot. This may be a longer episode than normal because I really feel like showing you as much as possible from this game because this is pretty epic. I'm just going to drop here and give him an option inside because he does have the pace to be able to get around the outside all on his own. We'll try and find a ball into Luke Chadwick there, gets the shot away but it's gone wide. And that's probably going to be half-time, and it is. A mental first half here against Oxford. Absolutely incredible football. Chances at both ends. Somehow, it's still goalless, but it's definitely not going to end that way because this has been absolutely insane. Rose with a good ball around the corner for Brown. Whips it in. Players underneath it. Coulson shrugs off the challenge of the attacker. Chadwick finds me. We need to make sure we keep possession here. We found Robbie Simpson. We'll try and make a dash into this gap if I can. Robbie Simpson just about found me. I see Kwesi Appiah. We'll try and feed it into his path. He's got the pace to get there. Can he get a cross in? He can. It's headed towards the man in the middle, but Clark, the goalkeeper's come and claimed that well. Newey into Brown. Probably go back to Newey. They might get a cross in. He's got some space. It's being closed down, but has drilled a cross in. Good save by Dunn from Hoskins. A good second save from Dunn again, and a block by Miller. We're going to get this away. That is the closest that either side have come to a goal so far in the second half of this game. I'll call for a through ball here from Chadwick. I'll try and turn inside the man. I just need a burst of acceleration. Some help might be nice. I'll try and get it out there towards Liam Hughes and then maybe offer my services again inside. And then we've got the man there in support and I can't find him. Howard wins it, but we've got it back. Here's Ryan Donaldson. I'm trying to get out of his way so that he's got some space to actually do something with the ball. Instead, he's decided to thread me. We'll get it out to Liam Hughes. He might go back to me. Has done. We'll turn, get inside the man. Oh, but the defender comes across and hooks it clear. 20 minutes left to go. We're still 0-0. Potter to Hoskins. Hoskins to Wright. Oxford trying to create something right at the very end of the game. Are they going to nick it? I cannot even begin to fathom how this game is still 0-0 at this late stage. It may not be 0-0 for long, but that last gasp challenge from Miller keeps our clean sheet. That was incredible. That was the chance for Will Hoskins to win the game for Oxford. He hasn't quite been able to do it. Liam Hughes is injured, unfortunately. Not sure whether it's him that went off there. Ball comes in. Dunn has claimed it well. Looks like we're going to end 0-0 in this game that's been absolutely jam-packed with chances. In fact, we are going to end 0-0. Don't ask me how, because I cannot begin to tell you why this game ended 0-0. There were so many chances there. We'll skip to see how many there were. We only had 2 ourselves that were both off target. 9 for Oxford, 4 for us. That was an extremely entertaining game. If you enjoyed the video, then feel free to hit that like button. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new and you haven't done so already. There's plenty of other content on the channel for you to check out, like the Chelsea career mode, which went up earlier on today, or the Atletico Madrid career mode, which went up yesterday and will return to you again tonight. Let's advance towards that Exeter game, shall we, to see if anyone comes in for us transfer-wise. I don't think they will, because we may be top goal scorer in League 2, but we started the season with a real purple patch, and we've only been average, I would say, in the recent 8 or 9 games or so. There is it's a match rescheduled. I thought we'd had a transfer offer for a minute. We haven't, and it looks like we're not going to get one. So the next episode of this will, of course, come to you on Thursday night, and you'll feel free to check the schedule in the description so you know exactly what and when to expect from me here on the channel. We are going to be playing against Exeter, but we have got a game just 2 days later against Bristol City in the Johnston's Paint Trophy. I'd rather play that game on the Monday, to be completely honest, but we'll have to wait and see if we get selected for that. I don't think we will, but anyway, that's going to bring this episode to a close, guys. Probably a really long one, so hopefully you have enjoyed, and of course, as always, I'll see you next time.